Hello and welcome back to my channel, AJ Budgets. I am AJ and I'm so thankful and grateful that you are here with me today. In today's video, we are going to do my May budget with me and see what all we can do for the month of May. So I'm gonna flip back here to my May budget, and we're gonna get the budget sheet set up very similarly to this budget sheet, and then we will go envelope by envelope and figure out how much we're putting into each envelope for the month of May. So let's get into it. So the first thing I want to do is just get all of my categories, well, my lines set up so I can do my categories. So I like to do a section for my sinking, personal, savings challenges, my bills that I have coming out, if I need to get cash for the month, and then I balance out. And then if I know or think I'm getting extra duty, I will put save a little space down for extra duty. So I'm gonna speed that up and get the page all set up, and then we'll talk about what's going in to what envelope. Okay, I have my budget page set up and we have all of our categories recorded down. And now I just need to go through and decide how much I'm putting in each category and then balance this out to see how much we have left over. I just noticed I made a small mistake. I am adding some to AVK, but I'm also putting some into my niece's graduation account. Because I almost have my vacations for the year saved, and then I switched to putting more money into my niece's graduation fund because I want to go to Italy, and I have to pay for myself to go too, so it's going to be a lot more money. So I'm trying to be cognizant of that as I go through the years of her schooling so I can get enough saved. So we're going to start out here with my remainder of my paycheck after my money gets pushed over into my bills account to pay my mortgage and my utilities. And that means I have $1,922.50 left over. I am going to get some extra duty this month. It is going to be a smaller check. I'm anticipating it being like around $150. But in the state of Missouri, if students miss more than 8 class periods, they have to make up hours in order to graduate and to get credit for that class, even if they're passing. And so right now I am staying after an hour after school every day for students who need to make up hours. So I might get paid for some of those. I don't know. So we're just going to leave that blank, and I'll come in and budget out my extra duty check in May whenever I know how much I'm going to be getting. So we'll start with my sinking funds and then determine how much we're putting in each one. I'm gonna start down here in my long-term sinking, and I'm gonna be putting 200 into AVK and then 25 into my Cadence's graduation. Okay, then we're gonna come back up to the top with birthdays. We're gonna put 25 in birthdays, 100 in Christmas. Let's see, Canva gets 10, Costco gets 5, car maintenance is going to be getting 20, car registration is getting 2, PEO gets 6, car insurance 130, my copay is getting 5, life insurance gets 17 each month, umbrella insurance gets 20, my classroom fund is getting 20 as well, graduation fund is getting 10, and my personal taxes gets 35. Yeah, 35. Okay, so how much are we putting to sinking? So 25, 10, 5, $630 is going into sinking funds this month. So let's go ahead and pull out the cash and get that into my sinking funds envelope in my next paycheck binder. Okay, so we should have $630 here. 1, 2, 3, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 520, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 600, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 27, 29, and $630. Okay, and that is going to go in not that binder. Oh, there's my next paycheck. It's very similar to the clear binders. My next paycheck binder, and that is going to go into my sinking funds, which is the A savings envelope right here. So we'll get that in there and ready to go for May. And let's get out my personal account funds now. Okay, so now let's see how much we're putting into my personal funds. So we are going to start off with my personal account, which is going to be getting $50. Nothing is going into my coffee fund. Nails will be getting $35. Disport gets $85. Nothing's going into mini vacay because it's fully funded. My gas fund is going to get $50. Groceries is getting $200 for May. Dining out, I'm going to give myself $50. My dogs are going to get $80. Groomers are getting $20. And Costco is going to get $125 again. Just like last month, I gave an extra $25 to that. I have some household items like toilet paper, paper towels, and cleaning products that I need to buy when I go to Costco in addition to like my normal groceries. So I'm trying to stuff a little bit more. In fact, I know I'm going to spend a little bit more. So let's go ahead and get our money pooled for the personal funds, and then we'll get that into the personal envelope. Okay, I ran out of 5s in my binder, but I feel like I remember there being some extra 5s. Nope. There is a 5 in there. Okay. Well, let me check some of my other accounts. Okay, maybe, and I know there's not in personal. Coffee only has 25. Nails maybe has 2 5s. Yay! Okay. 2 5s in there, and I'm going to pull 10 out to replace that. Perfect. So it's one of the problems I run into is there's not enough 5s in the packs. And so I do find myself running out of 5s more often than not, but I didn't think I needed to do a cash condensing, but maybe I do. So we should have, that's a great question because I didn't add it up. So let's add up how much we should have and then we'll get it counted. So 50, 35, oh my gosh. Let me learn how to work a calculator today. 50, 35, 85, 250, 50, 100, and 125. $695. I should know that. It's like literally the same every month, and every month I'm surprised. Okay. All right, let's get this counted up. So we should have 695 here. 1, 2, 300, 350, 400, 450, 500, 550, 570, 590, 610, 630, 650, 660, 670, 680, 685, 690, and $695. Fantastic. So in my next paycheck binder, personal funds goes into my personal envelope, ready to stuff for me. Okay, moving on to the savings challenges. Okay, for my savings challenges this month, we are going to be putting 25 into the mandala. And spoiler alert, this mandala savings account or savings challenge is for my garden and plants, and I've already spent the money. I am vlogging as I'm planting. It's going to take me a couple of weeks to get planted, and then I don't think I'm going to release the vlog until like mid to end May, so we can see how my garden is doing. So we can get like, you'll kind of get the whole like 2-month process of from seedlings to hopefully a garden. Anyways, I'm very excited about that and to document my first time gardening experience. So I'm going to get 16. The baby shower is getting nothing because I stuffed that with my extra duty. So we'll be getting something just not out of my regular paycheck. Save 100 is going to be getting $13. The peacock feather challenge is getting 10. My birthday is going to be getting 5. Love to Save is going to be getting 40. Winter challenge is getting 32. And my 1K challenge is going to be getting $28 out of my paycheck. Perfect. So let's add up and see how much we're putting into our savings challenges. So 25, 16, 13, 15, 40, 32, and 20. $161. 20, 40, 60, 80, 110, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 57, 59, 60, and $161. Okay, obviously I forgot to record because what is a video of mine if I forget to record a portion. So I listed out how much I am pulling for my bills. So $14 for YouTube Premium, $12 for Kindle Unlimited, $98 for my cell, $85 for the massage, and $50 for my credit card allowance. And then I was complaining that YouTube Premium is going up to $16 or $15.99 starting in June. So this is the last month. It will be 14. So I'm just going to go through here and pull in the order that I have my bills in the envelopes here. So for credit card allowance, I give myself $50. Kindle Unlimited gets 12. My massage gets 50. Oh, sorry, hit the camera. 85, 50, 70, 80, and 5. I'd already started stuffing. This is, oh, hang on. Already started stuffing in the wrong envelopes. Love that. Okay, Kindle Unlimited goes in the Kindle Unlimited envelope. Massage goes in the massage envelope. This is how envelopes work. Okay, and then my Verizon gets 98. So 50, 70, 90, 5, 7, and 8. And then last but not least, I have my YouTube, which is getting $14. Perfect. So, okay. And next I need to write down how much. I'm going to pull out $60 in cash, which is my normal. I don't need to replenish my emergency fund. Usually keep an extra $20 stuffed in my wallet for emergencies, but I haven't used that. And then we're just going to balance out and see how much is going to be left over for my buffer. So I'm going to zoom you in here and we will go from there. So I need my calculator out. And so we have 19, 22, 50 is what we're going to be starting with. And then I'm going to take off $630, and that is going to be for sinking. So minus 630. I forgot to add up my bills. How much are my bills? 209 is what they are every month. So write that over there. Okay. And then we're going to take off $695 for personal. And then minus 209 for my personal bills. All of my home related bills goes into my home checking account, which I don't budget on this channel. Everything's electronic. Minus 161 for my savings challenges. And then minus 60 for cash. And that leaves us with $167.50. And the last couple of months, I have had leftover money from my buffer. So $117 last month. And then I think it was $100 the prior month. And that is because I tend to overspend in the summer a little bit because I am not working and I am just chilling at my house and I find all kinds of things to spend my money on. 1. 2, I wasn't sure if I was going to go over budget on my vacation, so I wanted to have a little extra buffer there. And then 3, I didn't know how much the garden was going to be to get started. I thought I budgeted it out pretty well. So far, I've only gone over by $13, which if you follow along with my extra duty paycheck stuffing, I took $13 out of my extra duty paycheck and went ahead and applied that to my credit card to cover that overage. So right now I'm just at that $250 mark, but if I need to buy anything else, I have a little bit of money in my buffer. So just knowing me and how I spend, I tried to build in a buffer for my known spending habits. So that's where that comes from. Thank you so much for being here today. I greatly appreciate you following my journey and interacting with my videos. If you are enjoying my videos, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you along for the journey. If you like this video, please like and comment down below and let me know how are you doing or what are you looking forward to for May. And I guess I will see you guys in my next video in a couple of days. Have a great one. Bye.